Believe it or not, I've been looking forward to this game. Really looking forward to this game. It got really shit slated reviews. I don't know why people slated it so much. It's more the fact that it's very arcadey, like very twitchy, there's things that are going to piss us off tonight, and I paid hardly anything for it. If you want to go and buy this game, jump yourself on Amazon, you can get it for literally peanuts. But yeah, I was looking forward to this game for about 6 months, and it finally came out, and it was like, oh, because the price tag was way too high for what it is. I mean, you can look at it now and you can see that it's not next gen graphics. No way in the slightest is this next gen, but as long as the gameplay's fun, I ain't bothered. Yeah, boy, this is very like PS2-ish, high-res PS2 graphics. That's cool. Alright, looks like we've got, is that a boost? No, it's a wheelie. Got a horn. That scared the shit out of me then. I was looking back, like you can look back and give someone the wank sign. It runs smooth as you like. I don't know what the graphics settings are at, it's just how I put it on, you know, like set to what it is. Here we go. 3-star baby. Style 5,000. Penalty 1,000. What's that? What did we get? What is that? Silver? There you go. Gold. That means we've done it on the ultra difficulty, but it is the first race we're doing, so I mean, do we want to stay with this guy? This is the thing. Let's have a look who we've got. That was my horn, by the way. I will stick with him for now, but we'll keep our upgrade points because we obviously don't need them yet. Okay, he's got different types of bikes. He's got a dirt bike and a standard bike. Customization with X. Oh, okay, so we can actually make him, it's like a silvery grey, like a, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so how do we get to the helmet? Oh, there we go, sorry. Right, so we want white helmet blatantly. I mean, I'm not disappointed at all with the customization options. It's amazing what they're letting you do for straight out the gate. Not have to unlock anything. I haven't had to do anything. You know, we won that match fair and square, so I'm not bothered. It's good shit. Okay, what's this? A standard race, 2 laps, position 4. That's cool. We know what we're doing. There we go. No! Oh, I tried to shove him over. I see that coming. Whoa, see? Even level design is starting to get very funky. I don't know what people are moaning at. I mean, after career mode, I don't guess there's much to do. There's obviously an online mode, but no one's really going to be playing this online, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, the general speed of the bike does seem, if you don't boost, you're not going to win the race. It takes a very long time to accelerate. I know my acceleration isn't great on this bike. It takes an awfully long time to get your position back. Oh. Did the lean feel good? I don't know what people are talking about the controls being bad. I mean, it just feels like is it Outrun? I'm pretty sure it's Outrun. No, it's not Outrun. It's Hang On. That's the one I'm thinking of. It just feels like Hang On, but like a modern day version of it. Oh no! Oh, they try to stitch me up, but the Drunken weren't having it. Here we go. You see him fly off. The thing I will say about this game as well is that the impact when you hit a car, that really does shake you. Like, it really does go like, whoa, because it comes so quick. Those who know the Drunk know that I like a fast game. I'm a person that grew up in a generation where Ridge Racer and Ridge Racer Revolution were then coming into their own. The Ridge Racer series is very fast paced, and also the Burnout series, especially Burnout Revenge and then on, they were really, really fast paced, and I loved those and I was good at those. So a fast game is not an issue for me. Now, saying that, I never used to be intoxicated when I played those games. Oh right, I'm out of drink. I'm empty, it's empty. That's a Universal Soldier reference. You don't know it, get to know. Oh, cracking open a brand new bottle of the Russian Standard. Yes, the Russian Standard. That's my Russian accent, I can't do one. But they're Russian vodka, Chekhov vodka. Absolutely to die for. It's, I would go as far as to say, I haven't drunk a lot of Grey Goose, but I would go as far to say this is the best vodka to get your hands on, if you can, locally in your supermarkets and stores. But I ain't knocking Grey Goose because I'm sure they're great. See, like this stage, right? This, you can see on this stage that they've actually took the time to make a shiny surface, like it's been wet. You've got cracks in the road. The road surface actually got skid marks and markings. Some are faded, some are not. It's got volumetric lighting by the looks of it. You can't notice hardly any of it because of how fast and arcadey the game is, and sort of how naff your character looks. I mean, he looks alright, but he definitely looks arcadey rather than, you know, next gen. And like, I'm trying to concentrate on the game. I'm missing a lot of the details. And to be fair, the Moto Racer series has always been arcadey. It's never been take myself too serious type of game, you know. And it's not a simulator. If you want that, you play something like SBK, and even that's gone down the arcade route a couple of times. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this is good. I like this. There we go. This is what the game gets like. Oh yes, this is like Burnout with bikes. And yes, I know Burnout had bikes in it. I think they were DLC though, weren't they? And then eventually lumbered in with it. Burnout Paradise, I do believe. Yeah, okay, that was good. I enjoyed myself on that bit. Give me more of that. 1 or 2 bits of those per stage. Wicked. Okay. Now, I'm not feeling any stakes at the moment. I'm not feeling like if I lose, I'll know. I'm not feeling that if I win, you know what I mean? Yes. It's like, you know, you need stakes in a game. You need something that, you know, you can't lose, or you really need to earn, that you want to earn, to push you to play the game and get, you know, immersed in it. That's what I'm waiting for now. I'm just waiting to be immersed in the game. If it can do that, then, you know, full marks to the game and it's recommended by the drunk. If it can't do that, then it's alright for a quick bash. You know, take it or leave it. It's $4 to $5. Don't worry about it. Just grab it. If you like racing games, have a go. It's worth a try. Did you see it? Did you see it? I took the penalty, but still, I live to ride another day. I don't live to ride another day there though. This is the best bit so far of the game. Weaving in and out of fast-paced traffic. We're rocking 30 points. I'm sure I could come third, maybe even fourth and still win. His face on his back. Right, let's go. Right, this is our first dirt bike trial now. We've been doing road racing up to this point. Let's see how we get on. Okay, drift is B. So it's throwing loads of controls at me now. Jesus. That was a bit dirty. Completely different to the road bike. There's no tutorial. It did give me an achievement. Thanks very much for that. Right. Already I dislike the dirt bike aspect of it. But I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. We're going to give it a couple of goes. The reason I don't like this is because, not because it handles strange, it's because they've tried to emulate the ATV, you know, the MX versus ATV sort of control scheme. It doesn't work in a game like this. The tracks are too thin, it's too arcadey. Started off super fast paced and now you've slowed the game right down. 16 seconds, come on the corner. Yes, 6 seconds. How did we do that? Stay in front, there we go. That was close. I didn't think we were going to do that at all. So yeah, I mean, so far so good. For what they said about this game being slated and whatnot, it's actually good. I mean, it's not a great game by any means, but it is a fun game. Right. So this bit of the stage is all open. That's fine. Give me a drift on here. There you go. There you go. Look lovely. That other stage was way too sort of tight to get your drift on. Okay, apparently you can do stunts. That guy was doing stunts. How do I do this? If you land with both wheels touch at the same time, so a good land, you'll get a bonus boost. I even like the sound of the bikes. It's not a bad game at all. Like I say, under $5 you can pick this game up for on Amazon. There's no reason why you wouldn't if you've got any interest in playing arcade racing with bikes. I do love Russian Standard. It's got a kick to it, and then it's got this nice sort of subtle, you know, let you go into your drunk state. The thing is, I'm going by how long this game's going to hold my attention. You know, if I'm going to put this down in 2 hours and then say, yeah, I want to come back on it in my own time and play it, or maybe another stream, then I'm going to give it a thumbs up because of the amount. Look at that, he's fucking, oh, dirty. That should have been me out there. Yeah, we're going to give it a big thumbs up because literally under $5 you can get this game right now on Amazon. I don't know what happened to the launch of this game because it's only a couple of months old. But the reviews I watched when I was excited to see it, they really slagged it off. They really let it down, and I don't believe it deserved it. I'm waiting for a very sought after game in my genre I've been waiting for, and that's Motorbike Carnage, as in Road Rash. Road Rash series on Sega Mega Drive. Maybe it was on Super Nintendo, I don't know. But it was, I know it went up to PlayStation 1. I think that was probably, if not the best one. Oh yeah, we still made it. The Road Rash series was amazing. The Road Rash series was so good that there's been some games come out, you know, in the last couple of years that have tried to do Road Rash and done it badly. I haven't even bought them, and I'm a big bike nut. So I'm looking for one that does it properly. You know, give me a game with chains and bats and, you know, maybe even put guns on them, whatever. Just give me some mentalness. You see that? So we went up the back of the aeroplane and through the midsection of the aeroplane where it crashed. That was the sort of thing I liked about, oh, that's tight. That's a tight corner right there. Tight like a tiger. That was the sort of thing I liked about Split Second, the racing game with the cars. The track design was so random. 1 minute you're in a city, the next minute you're riding through an airport, the next minute you're driving through a desert. Crazy. And as I've said before, I think the Drunken is just generally impressed with games anyway. Like, it doesn't take a lot to impress the Drunk. As long as the game's fun, I couldn't care less about a lot of the points that a lot of people make about it. If I pay my money and enjoy myself, that's it, job done. Because I'm old, you know what I mean? I'm old school. It goes with the territory. It's, you know, I put games on. I grew up in the era where if you rented a game from Blockbuster or your video store, whatever sort of store you had at the time, if you were that old, unfortunate, old enough to remember, if you rented the wrong game, you spent the whole weekend being pissed off about the game you rented. You know, that game would burn an image in your mind of how shit it was, and you would just hate the fact you wasted not only your money but your time. You're going to spend your whole weekend now playing a shit game before it goes back on Monday, which is the day you go back to school, so you had to play it that weekend or it was gone. The amount of games that I rented, Toe Jam and Earl, was it Toe Jam and Earl? You know, rented the first one, great, rented the second one, shit. I spent the whole weekend being pissed off. Beavis and Butthead. I loved Beavis and Butthead. I rented Beavis and Butthead out thinking it was great. I rented the fucker 3 times because I would refuse to think that I was shit at it or the game was bad, and the game was bad. So hard, so convoluted, so cryptic. And it was a side-scrolling beat-em-up essentially. It just made no sense. Fuck, I hate that game. There's a time trial by the looks of it. Whoa, nearly off the edge there. We'll get a boost going as soon as we get a nice straight. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Don't know what those arrows mean. Right, if I go that side. What's he doing? You felt like a Don Juan. That's what I'm talking about. This game is wicked on the road racing. So good. Weaving in and out of traffic, doing jumps. Go back, go back, go back. Right, so slalom. Past red cars on the right and blue cars on the left. That's all I got to do. Okay, we'll do that. Let's up the difficulty. Hey, Slayer in the house. Don't boo me, you scare me. I just got to concentrate on this. We're doing the hard difficulty on a stunt run or slalom. I'm just trying to get it. I know I can get it. We're going to get it. Hey, here we go. Oh. So close. Play with the host. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. Bollocks. You can't make any mistakes on the hardest difficulty. It penalties you straight away. How are you, Slayer? How's your day been? What's been going on? Did you have a good weekend? I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was alright. Quite relaxed, chilled out, you know, quiet. Nothing eventful happened. Yeah, he's finished. What-a boom. Now that could be gold. Let's have a look. Come on, fingers crossed. 3 stars. Do we dominate? Give me gold, give me gold, give me gold. I want to see the gold. Hats off to you. That's really something. Medal +3. Respect. Respect's good. I like respects. Yeah, Slayer. How's your weekend, my mans? Let me give you some beers and some drunkens. Same colour as my glass. Look. So yeah, gold. Plan is, where did I start? I started here, and I got gold on my first race. I set it to hard after I've had practice, and I got gold. Then I went to this one, and I was like, oh, better be careful. Now we're going for gold all across the board. It's mighty cool. It does look mighty cool. It is a good game. Don't get me wrong. Like, literally, I was looking forward to it when it first got announced. And then when it came out, like 3 months ago, I think I looked up a review. 2 or 3 reviews I watched just blatantly said, don't worry about it. It's not worth it, you know. So I was like, okay, I won't. But then I was on Amazon and I was buying games for this week, or for this month. I buy a little set of games every month just to keep us afloat if I get bored or something and go and play something else. And yeah, I mean, look, I've got it here. So like, that's the case. It was like £4, which is, I think, in dollars, like $3.50 or maybe like $6. I don't know which way it goes, but it's not a lot. It's peanuts at the moment. Right, so we might as well try and get gold on Championship and see what happens if we get gold on all set. So we're doing road racing at the minute. We did some dirt biking when you first came in. You should operate your eyes independently like a chameleon. I should chameleon it up like this. I can't actually do it. Peanuts. Oh, burnout free. Yes, burnout free. When we get a second monitor, I'm going to get a second monitor up there on the wall. And we will have classic consoles, PlayStation 2, Xbox mainly. We will be going for all the burnouts. We'll be playing all the fighting games. We'll be doing all the obscure games, horror games like Fatal Frame, 1, 2 and fucking 3. We'll do all the old Resident Evil. We'll live it up, boy. We got plenty of drunken left in us. Soup speed. I've got loads of upgrade points. Every time you do the hardest difficulty, you get 2 upgrade points from what I gather. So we should have 6 after this at least. And I want to spend them, but I don't want to spend them on this bike because it's one of the first you get. You get like 4 races or something to start with. I want to unlock some other races because then obviously you're going to find your favourite and then that's the one you're going to upgrade. So we're running on bare basic. I haven't upgraded nothing. All I've done is change the colour because he looked like a Power Ranger. Now he looks like a Twitch Raider. Okay. Oh, we're going this side, boy. Before I shit on my damn self. I was curious earlier. I was like saying how I wonder if there's a way of boosting without getting your front wheel up. Because when you get the front wheel up, your steering's all off. So you can only boost on a straight. Unless you're a nutter. You know, like, look at this corner here, right? I'll go around the corner, I'll boost. Straight away, all over the show. It's very hard to fight with it. Well, that's Championship. That's gold. With honey and salt and awesome sauce. Nice. So you are an old soul, Slayer, aren't you? I can see that you're an old soul. Definitely not an arsehole, but an old soul. Ah, I see you sent me a message on Discord. I won't repeat what it is in case you don't want it repeated. Hang on, what's this? New rider available. Igor. We unlocked Igor. The military man with a shady past. Nice. And they got backstories to the motherfuckers. Where's my gold? You bet. They didn't give me gold. How are they going to say I didn't dominate that? There's Igor. Okay, Igor's got hardly any maximum speed or turbo, but he has got wicked acceleration and wicked handling. We don't need Igor because our guy, although slow acceleration, does the job at maximum speed. Upgrade points, we've got 8 now. I mean, let's do it. Let's Power Ranger him up. Sweet. Right, let's go. Should we put it on hard? Just first go, put it on hard, see what happens. I like the variety of music, laugh out loud, but mainly prefer rock and metal. Yeah, rock and metal is cool. Scar's very similar to like rock and metal. It's like when the mods were about, if you know like the mod scene. You know, the old mopeds with big flags on the back, and they used to roll around with chains and shit. Back in, I guess that was like 70s, I guess? 60s or 70s? Not sure really. Probably 70s. Alright, here we go. So we ended up getting dirt bike race anyway. And we've gone ahead and put it on the hardest difficulty when the drunken sucks at them. Let's see how we go. Yeah, so I was saying to you earlier, Slayer, about your message you sent me on Discord. That's cool, we can do that. No worries, I'll go through that with you. Maybe have a little look. Like I say, I'm not very active on other people's Discord. My own Discord, I'm very active. But other people's, I tend not to really have the time too much. But you know, I can be there to see if anything's kicking off or whatever. I can help out with stuff like that. True that. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what I mean though. Like, it's time consuming. Ah, go on, make it. Yeah, boy. Did you play Motocross Madness, bro? Motocross Madness. Probably. On the original Xbox, I own all motocross games. On the Xbox 360, I own most of the ATV versus MX ones. And on PC, I've got a handful. So the chances of me playing a Motocross Madness is probably, you know... The problem with motocross is it's just motocross. That's what bothered me about those games. The ATV versus MX is a hell of a lot more interesting because there's other things to do. You know, you get to switch what you're playing. Like this one. You go from dirt bike to road bike. It varies it up. It makes it more interesting, you know. I like change. I like difference. I like snappiness. I like speed. Motocross is very more about the stunts, isn't it? You pull the stunts off. Make sure you don't get too much sideways or you'll slip out. That's my gripe with the SBK series, the Moto GP series. The handling has to be so precise or your bike will just spin out. It's not fun. Like a game I fell in love with, like absolutely loved, was SSX Tricky on the PS2 and Xbox. It was a snowboarding game, but it had like funky sort of dubsteppy music. You'd do stunts to earn points. It was really over the top and cartoony. You had super special moves you could do. That's the sort of game we go for. Oh, we got this in the bag. Drunk's not even worried. I see how they put 5 races in this one instead of 4. I don't know what difference that was going to make because they're all behind me. It was a piss poor landing. So you say you like rock music. I like, what is it? 30 Years from Mars, is it called? That group? I think they're alright. Limp Bizkit, obviously. Sort of pop rock. Linkin Park. I was big in Linkin Park when they were about. Meteora and all that. What we got? New trick. Dead body. Up left stick. Y. Okay, so the reason we couldn't do tricks before is because we probably had none. Right, I want to do hard on that. I reckon we go for gold. I'm going to get some done, right? I'm going to pull some fucked up faces and I'm going to take a picture on a green screen. And I'm going to get them done like AKA Kios requested, IQ 5000. I'm going to do it. Okay, this one could be a little bit more difficult than I was originally thinking. See, that's the thing about alcohol, isn't it? I don't know if you find yourself, but it does give you bigger bollocks, doesn't it? Like, you think you can do stuff. Like, That's why you don't drink and drive, because you think you're going to make that corner, you think you're going to make that stop sign, you think you're going to make that red light, but you don't. Do you know what I mean? You don't. And then when you get caught, or if you do something, like when you mess it up, it's like it's not your fault because you're drunk. It's like, not my fault. Oh, he got away. You know what? I don't even think he got away fairly. I think we haven't upgraded our quad bike. We've upgraded the race bike, didn't we? But we only gave a little bit of acceleration. They took my star. They penalised me. Right, let's upgrade the bike then. So what we got? Handling, not really bothered. Top speed, there you go, see? Turbo. Right, go. Now let's see if we can. Let's see these mofos get away now. Go on. I don't even have to read that from a distance. Do you play Trackmania? I've got Trackmania in my wish list. I'll put it in there today, funny enough. I had it on the PS4, but because we don't play PS4 at the moment, it's redundant, so I've got it in my wish list. Oh, Trackmania is like all about setting high scores, right? Don't let him win. No. Oh, you bastard. I don't think my dirt bike's quick enough, you know. Sounds about right, plus a lot of crazy stunts and shite. It's got a following. Do you know what I mean? It's got an alright little following. I'm thinking about getting it. The reason I haven't got it is because the one I want before is Rocket League. I want to get Rocket League first, and then we'll go ahead and get Trackmania. The reason I want Rocket League is because it's competitive gameplay to its fullest. It's 2v2, you know. If I can get someone who's got it and get them on the mic, then it could be even more fun. We'll see, we'll see. I think that is the plan. You know, the drunk don't care what he plays anything, you know what I mean? Like, it's not about anything that's, you know, I ain't got to buy the latest games out, I'm not into that. But Rocket League's one I've wanted for a long time, so I want to do myself a little solid and get that. That'll be next month. And then maybe the month after we'll get Trackmania. So tomorrow, which is Mafia Monday, we're going to be finishing the LA Noire. I reckon we've got about one more stream, so hopefully finished by tomorrow. And then we're going to go on to Godfather 2 after that. Because I haven't got Godfather 1. I don't even know if they made a Godfather 1 for the PC. But we've got Godfather 2, so that's what we're going to do. Still sealed, I haven't even unwrapped it yet. And I've had it for about 5 years. Yeah, we can't catch him. We just can't catch him. Played Godfather 1 on Xbox. So did I. That was where I played it. On the original Xbox. It was good. From what I remember, it followed the film. It was good. So was Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs weren't good, but it was alright. Scarface was really good, but you had to have, like the PC version at the time, I don't know if they've sorted it yet, but it really blew with a controller. It fucking sucked. So you were better off with a mouse and keyboard. But Scarface with a mouse and keyboard sucked. Like, really sucked. So I don't know if they've sorted that yet. I only played Scarface briefly at a friend's. Yeah, when you first start the game, it's the end of the film. And the way it's done is, if Scarface never died at the end of the film, I hope everybody's seen Scarface, because I just told you he dies. But it's not exactly spoiler. It's a 1980s film. So yeah. Anyway, right. Anyway, so if he survived, that's where the game picks up from, and the guy that does the voice acting is all right. He's not a bad Scarface impressionist. Some of the stuff is a bit like a bit iffy, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's an all right game. It's basically like Grand Theft Auto, but more proper. It's kind of a cross between Godfather and Grand Theft Auto. Because you do the property takeovers and you try and build your business and get your money back. And eventually you get your mansion back and you start living like a Don Juan. Right, well, this guy's killing it, isn't he? You are the king. Better believe it, baby. I'm curious if we put that on ultra hard or whatever, and then just you know, I ain't done him up or anything, just standard. See how we go. See ya. Oh, see him come up my butt cheeks then. He loves it. You want to smell my poopins? Wow, there we go. Bit of, what's this, grease? Anything like this, I always think of grease. Oh! Oosh. This game's fun as hell. I don't care. For under $5, this game's fun as hell. 4 seconds. Oh, through the pipage. Oh, let me see what's on the other side of the pipe. Let me see. Oh. I want to see what was beyond yonder. We didn't get gold. How? Style points 13,000. It doesn't tell me what I got. You know what I mean? You've got to look at the end of the match, pay attention. Just Oh, have you been watching any trailers lately, you guys? I saw 3 fucking amazing trailers just yesterday. They're bringing out Bumblebee from Transformers. He's getting his own film. Finally. You know what I mean? Bumblebee is Don Juan, and it looks like, you know, like the old saying, one man and his dog? It looks like one woman and a bumblebee. It's pretty good. I heard waiting for the new Jurassic Park though. Jurassic Park looks alright. I think, to be fair with me, yeah, Jurassic Park, take it or leave it. The first 2 films were alright. I didn't like the remakes, or whatever you want to call the revamps, the Ujima Flip ones. They're just, I don't know. Nah. So yeah, there's that. Then there's a film about a guy who he gets basically not robbed, but he gets like attacked with his family. They kill his family, and he gets put in a wheelchair. And then this young, strange-looking fellow sort of comes up. He's a scientist, and puts a computer chip in his back. And then it talks to him like AI, and it turns him into fucking Bruce Lee. And he goes around fucking all these people up that have done him wrong. That looks amazing. I don't know what it was called, but it is looking amazing. Oh, and then there's a girl power film. There's a film with 4 women, and it stars Liam Neeson for a bit. And basically, Liam Neeson and 3 blokes are bank robbers. They go to do the last job, or the job that, you know, that they're planning to do. They get caught and killed, and then the women are accused of having the money that they stole because they've hid it. The women ain't got the money, but they have to pay the criminals and the police and everybody back the money. So they go into business for themselves as bank robbers. It looks alright. It looks quite good. Alright, here we go. But I'm hoping this new film, like I say, it stars Liam Neeson. I can't remember what those 2 films are called. I'm going to put them up on Discord after. I'll look them up, and guaranteed I'll put them up for you. I mean, there's not many other films that I can think of off the top of my head that I'm looking forward to, really. I mean, obviously you've got Avengers coming out. I think that's at cinema now. Most people have seen it. Deadpool 2, you know, there's another one coming out. Piss off, there you go. You didn't see it coming. I see they're making a new Halloween. I'm interested in that, because the remakes of Halloween have been just great films. What was the other one? Halloween. I think the other one's called The Strangers. It's about, like, there's a girl and 2 guys that show up on your doorstep, and they just don't leave. They take you down with them. So yeah, the original Strangers film was good. This is the sequel to that. I'm hoping that the story ain't shit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. It's funny because none of the films that I'm looking forward to are going to be brilliant. You know, none of them are going to be. I don't think we'll ever have a film that becomes like a Scarface is a classic. You know, Godfather's a classic. Casino is a classic. And they're all mob films. But the new mob films they do are just not. They're not up to par, are they? I like to think that Dusk Till Dawn by Quentin Tarantino. I like to think that's a classic. You know, that's got to the age now where most people have seen it and know of it, and you know it's a classic when you say to anybody the name of the film and they know it. You know, if I said Terminator, RoboCop, Home Alone, you know, these sort of films are 100% classic. You can't never. Gremlins, you know what I mean? Hang on, I'll read your messages in a minute. All I've seen is you are drunk though, right? No, I would never admit I'm drunk, like outright, because I don't think you're allowed to be. You're allowed to be drunk. That's the funny thing with Twitch, as long as you're sensible, which I am. You're not allowed to be dribbling, pissing yourself and shitting yourself drunk, falling off your chair, you know, offending people. You can't do none of that, which I've never been that sort of drunk. So It's funny as well because normally when you get drunk and then you drink for a prolonged time, your senses and everything get really lazy. But because I game, sorry, not because you game, because I game, it keeps my senses awake. But when I go to bed and I do my half hour on Discord or whatever, I literally crash hard because I've kept my brain active, I've kept my body moving, I kept everything going. By the time I get to bed, my alcohol just goes, go to sleep. It's shut me down. Not so many original films nowadays, sadly. Everything that needs to be done has been done, my man. I kind of get the feeling it's all been done. Exactly. That's what I just said. You are drunk though, right? Crap. What's crap? I don't understand what crap. Why you put crap there? Last lap. Crap was meant to be the drunken switch. Oh, drunken switch comes. I literally shit myself. See, I ride bikes and I ride bikes, fast bikes. So when I see stuff like that, it's like I'm there. It's like, oh shit, it's like your life flashes before your eyes. Not just then, but in real life, that would flash before your eyes. Your arsehole clenches, you grab the handlebars and you hope for the best. So again, I was planning to play this game for an hour and we've been on it now for nearly 3 hours. So it cannot be a bad game, right? Shout at Matt Slayer, see if you can summon the kiosk from his pit. Rise from your grave. Welcome to Doom. Referencing old school games right there. I'll tell you what I did buy, which might shock you. I bought Aladdin, the Mega Drive version of Aladdin, but on PC through Steam. I don't know if that's something you ever have discovered or found or watched or know about. But Aladdin by Disney on the Mega Drive. Pretty much all Disney games are good on the Mega Drive. But Aladdin was, and Lion King, which I haven't got yet. But Aladdin I want to show everybody. Because if you haven't seen it, it's worth a look. There used to be a game on PlayStation 1, Hercules by Disney. That was good as well. PlayStation 1 version of Hercules was a 2D. It had so many animations, so beautiful to look at. It's just a really good platformer. Oh, I've got an itch in my moustache. I've got a real bad itch in my moustache. Oh, I need to itch moustache. Ah, moustache. There we go. There we go. Back in the room. I mean, I said earlier, if I get wrapped up in worrying about losing, I am now worried about losing. But this game has delivered everything I needed to deliver to call it a good game. And it's a good game. And at $5, you know, I'm happy to spend that. I mean, we haven't lost the match yet. You know, we've come second, we've come third. But the Drunkens failed to lose a match as yet. The thing is as well with Russian is when you say you get a triple, like, let me show you. So like there, right? You can't see it, but when you say do a triple, if you're doing a triple at 40%, which Russian is, it's not the same as doing a triple with Smirnoff, which is 35%. You know, you're losing 15%. So when I've been saying triples, you got to weigh it up as in as you got Russian Standard or not, because Russian Standard, not only is it more percentage, it has that nice easy drinkability about it, smooth. You can drink it and not know you're drinking as much as you are, whereas Smirnoff tastes like shit and it dries your mouth out and you know you're drinking because it hits you every time you do a swig. Whereas Russian's smooth. You could put Russian Standard with any drink that's alcoholic or energy drink or alka pops, even fizzy Coke and stuff like this, fizzy Fanta, and it's going to blend and you're going to be able to drink it and not even know you've got the fucking vodka in the drink. Do you know what I mean? It mixes so well with pretty much any other drink you want to put it with. So 7 of 7, so we've got 7 races now. They've put the ante up on that, haven't they? There's only 1 lap. So I guess this is catch the first, yeah. So I've got to come first basically and then I'll win. Oh! They stacked me into a wall. That's dirty. So I noticed every time I boost now, I get a little bar come up at the bottom that I can maybe double boost. Something like that. Oh. I'm glad I can follow him because I can't see the fucking track. Here we go, boost past. No! Oh, it's so close to having him right there. I wish I could punch him, do you know what I mean? Do a bit of road rash. Rash some roads. Is that it? That was some serious shit right there. That was a tricky little stage. Now again, nobody's asked me to change the game. So I'm going to continue until you want me to change. I mean, like I say, I've got another 2 games there and I've got 3 installed ready to go. So I think my boost is no longer a hold boost. I think my boost is now a press boost because you have to press again soon after to get the second stage boost, which I haven't still yet not hit yet. Have I done it? I've done it on the hardest difficulty already. I was expecting like 5-6 laps. No, you... Oh, he's still on. Don't know if that was a good thing or not. 30 seconds. How jammy was that? Why is there a bike in the middle of the road doing nothing? How dirty was that? I was set up. Why is there a bike just sitting there? Super salt about that. Super salt. I've never known a game when someone's eliminated they just stop where they are. Like, get out of the fucking road. Delete the car. Get them off the track. Whatever. Okay, beginner level tricks. Sweet. Turbo start. Return, really. The only one that's really new for me is actually being able to... Oh, okay, slipstream. I didn't know there was a slipstream involved. Landing I knew about. Wheelie I knew about. So actually being able to hit them is the only one that's new. Okay, well, I'll change to the next game then, I guess. I mean, I don't want to play this all night, so you guys are happy to do that. I'm happy to do that. Let's do that.